Hello, my name is Joan Oxendine. I'm a retired adult nurse practitioner who worked in several healthcare settings over a 40-year period. My book, Growing Up in the United States of America, A Nurse Encounters Starvation and the Uninsured, tells the story of my life as a little girl growing up in segregated southern West Virginia. My book describes domestic violence, sexual abuse, alcoholism, discrimination. I have also included some history. I wanted to be a nurse at the age of 12. My most memorable experience as a child growing up was the mining accidents that occurred to families in West Virginia. As a nurse, my memories were seeing the horrible conditions of poor people and children in particular coming into the hospital who had waited too long because of lack of health insurance, that their conditions were so tragic that it burned in my mind. Imagine the image of a baby suffering from malnutrition, an infant starving to death. When the Affordable Health Care Act was passed by Congress, I was elated because I felt finally many uninsured individuals would have health care coverage. However, when the Republicans insisted on wanting to repeal and replace the ACA, I felt I needed to tell my story. Too many families with children have had adverse outcomes for the lack of health insurance. Why would elected officials who are supposed to represent the people want to see them without health insurance? It boggles the mind. Who's benefiting from ACA? It's those individuals who are making minimum wage, working 2 jobs to make ends meet. They are unable to get health insurance because part-time workers don't have benefits, so purchasing health insurance is not an option. These are the American citizens who make my heart ache. The Supreme Court ruled that the individual mandate, which was the heart of the ACA, was unconstitutional because it was a mandatory tax. Okay, so it's mandatory to have automobile insurance, but not mandatory to have health insurance. Everybody, those who are working, can purchase health insurance from their employee. Everybody else, you're on your own. That includes healthy young people who believe that they won't get sick. So they chose to opt out of the individual mandate. Well, young people, the COVID-19 viral infection is here. You get seriously ill and are hospitalized, and your bills mount up in the thousands. They will take your home, your automobile, and anything that you own. But what does the Supreme Court and Congress care about you? After all, they have the best health care in the world. Soon, the Supreme Court will be considering whether the pre-existing conditions is illegal. The insurance companies can hardly wait. If this part of the ACA is removed, the cost of health insurance will go through the roof. That is just what the Affordable Health Care Act was trying to prevent. Today, in 2020, the 21st century, the United States of America, the richest country in the world, children are starving and children are dying for lack of health insurance. I hope my book will prick the conscience of the reader and that they will take action when and where the opportunity presents itself to prevent these atrocities.